So effortless power is something that all amateur golfers want, and it's something that can be very quickly within inside of your grasp. Getting this effortless power means that you can stop trying to feel like you're hitting as hard at the golf ball and start to swing, which is going to make a big difference. Now, before we get stuck into this video, if you are slightly uncertain of what you're working on, whether you're working on the right thing, the wrong thing, wasting time, whatever it might be, there's an easy way to put an end to that. Head over to the website russellheritagegolf.com. That's where you can either book a face-to-face lesson, we can start working together, or we can start working together as of today online, sending swings, getting analysis, video messages. It's never been easier to make sure you're progressing in the right direction. Things that we are very familiar of hearing from professional golfers are words like stretch, push. You know, Bryson DeChambeau recently over time has talked very much about this sort of idea of always pushing and keeping the club very far away from the body. Pros talk about the throwing sensation of the club. And ultimately, what that means is it is known as an extensor force, right? Now, a flexion force is this, like a bicep curl. An extensor force is the opposite, therefore. It's an outward motion like so. And this is absolutely key inside the golf swing. The really easy way for you guys to practice this is to use a bit of rope. So if you lasso a bit of rope together, pop it over your shoulder, put your lead arm through, and then take hold of the club with only your trail hand on, like so, this is going to give you a good indication as to whether you're swinging correctly. So in my address position, you can see the rope has an element of tension going through it, not like this, right? In the early backswing position, you can see, as I then continue to turn and move my arm away from me, like so, as I come into the downswing, like this, as I turn, and then impact, and then post impact, and then as you swing through, it can start to go limp. And this is really key, because a lot of golfers that I meet will be working on lots of big movements, lots of big turns, and absolutely zero outward motion. And that's where your effortless power will come to an absolute end if you are not focusing on the idea of keeping the club outward and away from you coming in towards this golf swing and this downswing position. And this is why I like the Gravity Trainer as well. So the Gravity Trainer is sort of designed in such a way with the mechanism inside the handle where you can kind of wait for this. Yes, you hear that sort of click, which will give us an indication that you've got the club into a nice position, but you can hear that swoosh. And that swoosh is created through getting good width in the backswing, my arms straightening coming into the downswing as I turn. And that is absolutely key. And when I put this in most amateur golfers' hands, they can't create any swoosh. And that's because they're like this and like this. Yes, you want to be whoosh, like that, down into the ground. As you turn through, going to make a big difference. I'll see you soon.